Issue 3 of the Mighty Morphin Comic Book has been released today, and had some really interesting moments that you can feel are definitely leading up to the identity reveal of the new Green Ranger, most likely in the next issue. If you are not up to date with this series, I suggest you go back and watch my other videos covering issues 1 and 2 first. If you've done that, let's get into the full summary of issue 3. So just as with previous issues, we start with a flashback to 10,000 years ago, this time on a planet called Bivix. We see these alien creatures that are panicking about everyone staring at them, though it is soon revealed that this pair is actually Zordon and Zartus, who are there as supervisors. Zordon reveals that his family think that everyone has an obligation to serve society, so he has become a guardian in order to pay that debt, and when he is finished, he would love to return to Altar and start a family of his own. Zartus says that he was looking forward to Zordon joining him in a battle for years to come, to which Zordon replies, "I am no warrior, merely a servant." Back in the present day in Angel Grove, the Rangers are continuing to battle with the new enhanced putties. They decide to stay defensive until the real people around get clear. Aisha jokes that she told them they should have stayed at home, to which Rocky replies that she is smart and should be the leader. I absolutely love the humour in these comics. Then we see Adam fighting off some putties when some form of projection of Lord Zedd's head appears and tells the Prime Putty to take Adam. The new Green Ranger is then shown to be having a much harder time than the other Rangers when taking on these new putties. Billy arrives to help him out and then informs the Green Ranger that his reliance on Chaos Energy is making him more susceptible to their attacks, and that he needs to return to Grey Sterling in Promethea immediately, which he does. Aisha actually overhears this conversation and looks pretty angry about it. Then, just as Tommy and the others are preparing to properly take on the putties, Tommy gets shot in the back by none other than Adam, whose vision has been distorted into thinking that the Rangers are monsters and that the putties are the Rangers. Aisha takes a no-nonsense approach to the situation and just kicks Adam in the back of the head, which I will add is extremely dangerous. Fortunately, Billy knows how to fix him. What would the Rangers do without Billy? They then teleport back to the command center as Lord Zedd again appears, saying that everything is going perfectly. While Tommy and Zordon are discussing their plan of action, Alpha interrupts, stating that he has finally been able to track the teleportation signal of the Green Ranger, and they aren't going to believe where he has gone. We then see Zordon appear at Promethea and get pretty mad at Grey Sterling, demanding that she hands the Dragon Power Coin over immediately, otherwise he will have the Rangers take it back by force. She agrees that if Zordon still feels the same way when all this is over, she will do so. Next, Bulk and Skull and Candice are shown running away from some putties. Skull gets knocked down and Candice saves Bulk, giving him a reason to maybe start liking her. Then back at the command center, Aisha confronts Billy about his conversation with the Green Ranger, realizing that he must have been the one that took the Dragon Power Coin out of the command center. She threatens to inform Zordon, to which Billy pleads to her to let him do it on his own terms, and that he is just trying to help. Their conversation comes to an end when Adam wakes up. Then Lord Zedd says it's time for the Rangers to face their fears as he makes the Prime Putty grow. The Rangers then reassemble and call on the Thunderzords. About to take on the giant putty, the story ends. So there we go guys, that is issue 3. Overall, I really enjoyed it. It was good to finally see Billy's so-called betrayal get discovered. I have been wondering how that was going to go down since it happened, and I feel like we are finally getting somewhere with this Green Ranger reveal. I was really concerned that they were going to drag out the story of the mystery identity for far too long, but it looks like they will actually be revealing that next issue. Again, I don't really care too much for the Bulk and Skull pages. Every issue when it gets to them, I just sort of switch off, which is a shame, but they just don't do anything for me to keep me engaged. Luckily, it always seems to be kept to 2 pages maximum before we get back to the Ranger action. Anyway, I always hate having to wait a month for this story to continue, but at least we have issue 3 of the Power Rangers series to look forward to in the meantime. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the summary of that issue. It will be out early on release day as always. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys thought of this issue. Thank you all so much for watching, may the power protect you, and I will see you next time on the 6th Ranger.